It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Frank Brower. Frank Brower Industries. I hope you're having a lovely day today, my friend. All right, here we go. Let's make sure TeamSpeak is working. It is working. We gotta get down to Blackwater. Our moving pictures will start in there. Chocolate Wander, thank you very much for the 5 bits. Thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. How are you? I ain't know nothing, but I missed you. I hope everything is well. I am doing better. I've been sick. I've been really sick for the last like 2.5 weeks. And I'm finally getting better, but I'm in the healing process right now. My lungs are hacking up so much gunk. My chest is so sore. My throat is so sore for how often I've been coughing. It went from like a really bad fever, kind of head cold, and I got a really sore throat, and I got like so damaged and swollen that like I feel like some of the skin died in there or something like that, and like it just sloughed off, and that's I'm coughing that up too. And it's like ugh, it was bad. And I couldn't do my voice yesterday because my voice was too hoarse. I got an event today, so I'm gonna role play the best I can with how my voice is feeling. Shit. We're gonna get back to town and get into our nice theater clothes. We got some films we're gonna play tonight. Hope there's a good turnout. Today's Friday. In an hour, the theater will be open. I can't wait for the RP to get started. I'm excited. I am very excited. Got a long way back to the big city. Yes, we do. Pretty early stream. I'm glad I'm on early. It's an early day for some early RP. I thought there was a stampede coming down the ramp right here. I thought they were coming for me for a second. I was scared. I was scared. It's lovely to be back. Frank Brower and Frank Brower Industries. Yes, sirree. One second. Fix some of my settings right here. There we go. There we go. I wonder how today's event will pan out. This game is so incredibly beautiful. That's like one thing that I always really enjoy about Red Dead Redemption is just how good it looks for the age of the game now. It's just incredible. I wonder how good Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to look. I'm not much into that GTA style RP, but I'm definitely going to roleplay GTA 6 for a bit. Give it a go. See what kind of RP we can find. I really want a medieval game. There's a game called Renowned I want to get and roleplay on. Every time those bits move on the screen, that Chocolate Wonder, I like look over like, what's happening? Because I think chat's moving. It's just the animation. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it. Ooh-wee. Almost to Blackwater. Monkey 15, welcome in. First time chatter. How you doing, man? We just got the black water. Got some telegrams. I'm new here. Can you please give me a tour of the stream? Well, right now I'm playing Frank Broward, Move Fiction Man on WildRP, one of the biggest RP server for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's Ricky White. Oh, I think I was missing my messages. No big deal. He's a businessman. He's addicted to opium. He loves to gamble and he loves cigars. And today he's got a big old event showing some films here in Blackwater. Frank Brower is a man who's made his own fame through his own films he directed here in the Crossing. You ever watch Wild RP? Bonk 15? Howdy. Making sure my commands work. We'll get our food, get our water, get our snacks. Things prepared for the theater today. We have an event going on. Hell yeah. The event, we're going to be showing some films from 1880s to 1902. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. By George Mealy's, we got a film that came out this year, in 1902, which is the year of the server right now. Entrance is right here. Okay, so you can enter other people's rooms. Storage. Change our outfit. The nice gold and tan for tonight's event. Business is gonna be good. Yes, sir. Get ourselves some candies. Plenty of room to sell all my snacks at the theater. Better not have hiccups. I feel like hiccups are coming. This is gonna move my head if it is. Candy bag. There we go. We'll buy 30 of them because it's gonna be a busy day. I guess 25, 20, 15. Oh, you can only hold one at a time. I see. We got candy bags. We're gonna need a crate. I'll go buy a crate for this. Ugh. Bon, could you usually watch on the server on Red Dead? Frank Brower's excited for his films to show here in grandiose fashion. Alright, let's go get that crate. I thought space in my satchel. I thought it goes into the extra slot. Yeah, it goes right there. Got our crate. Getting ready for a big event. It's in the newspaper. Okay, this is full candy bags. Now we gotta buy some weak beers. There we go. Get got cigars for sale. We got cigarettes for sale. We got candies for sale. The show will be ready here shortly. We'll go through the exit because we're lazy. Excuse me, ma'am. Cool, I guess they'll open it. Perfect. Perfect spot for my crate. No one, people might not notice that right away. We'll have a cigar for ourselves. There we go. Alrighty. So who shows up to my films? We are still 30 minutes early, so we're doing good in that regards.
Hola, señor.
Hola. Just realized I don't have a newspaper. Maybe Minnesotan 207. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in to the channel. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We do need a newspaper, I think. Because everything I have is full. To make room for one. Walk around town, let folks know. Film starting here in 30 minutes. At the Imperial Theater in Blackwater. Make them real excited. Howdy there, partner. It's good to see you. How have you been? Mr. Rockwell?
Just like that I've woken up and nothing's bad's happened today. It's pretty neutral.
Well, it's good to hear. I haven't seen the event yet in the newspaper. I have a film starting here in 30 minutes. I'm playing films from 2 p.m. Eastern all the way to pardon me, 6 p.m. Eastern.
In 30 minutes, we'll finish up what I'm doing here real quick. And anybody by the ranch, I'll bring them down.
Sounds very good to me. We'll have a 15-minute film by George Mealy's. He directed it this year, actually, and it's about going to the moon.
All right, I'm looking forward to it then.
Well, I'm glad. I'll see you there, Mr. Rockwell.
30 minutes?
30 minutes. How you doing, miss?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Moving picture starting here in 30 minutes over at the Imperial Theater if you're interested.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Just seen you were live, thought I'd swing by for a bit and chat and leave it. Remember me, I've been here a long time. My name was Jay's IDC Repair. I remember that. I remember Jay's ICD Repair. Don't remember Minnesota. It's because you changed your name, of course. But welcome back, man. How you doing? Long time no see, dude. Yeah, I got it's role playing strong still. Got a bunch of good videos coming out. I'm excited for all the RP to come this way. I'm a little tired too. You can probably hear it in my voice.
Buenas tardes.
Not a lot of people in town right now. If I changed my name, yes, it's been a while. I've been busy with Eric. Hell yeah. Being busy work can be good. Good money. Didn't you send me a hard drive, if I remember right? Jay's IDC repair? A hard drive cable? I remember you sent me something in the mail once. And I really appreciated it. So I'm not caught up. Is this Riker? Is Riker still around? Riker has not been. Riker's been retired for a long time. I'm playing a character named Frank Brower. Frank Brower Industries. He runs the moving pictures here in the Carlson. He has the same voice as Riker, but Riker's retired. I don't play him anymore. Yeah. Pretty sure it was you, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I remember I needed a SATA cable, and I needed a couple cables I couldn't find. I think you sent me one for one of my monitors because you had an extra one. He's a successful criminal. He's just retired. He didn't die. But my new criminal, I'll show you a little sneak peek that my editor worked on. Let me just get out of the public view and character. Let me show you guys this. I don't want to exit the stream. What the hell? I want to show you a sneak peek of what's to come, or what's already happened, kind of. I've got a new editor soon, and he did an edit for me that turned out really well. Let me find it and put it on the screen. You guys all sneak peek. All right. Where's my OBS? There it is. Display capture. Here we go. What the hell do you do, fucking bum leg? Red, let's get out of here. You got qualms against that? You lay there for a bit. Come on, Bentley. Let me talk to you. Well, Red, looks like it might just be the two of us now.
No, he's mad because he got knocked over the fucking head.
Well, now he's got a bullet in his skull. Maybe he might survive that. I've seen people survive that. Maybe I went through his jaw on top of his nose. I ain't paying much attention.
Yeah, you know, it happens. Some people got thick skulls
It does.
and go all the way through.
That's a little sneak peek right there. We got another one. Ryder's been on a spree lately. That was edited. That was edited by in chat. It goes by He goes by Enclave Soldier, but his YouTube thing he goes by. Let me find it. Toro edited that for me, and he might. From what I'm thinking right now, his quality's really good, and when I see the full video, I'll have make my full judgment. But from that intro he sent me that he's made so far, he's going to be a new editor on the YouTube channel, and did a really good job with that. And I'm not that great of an editor, so I have some stuff I could actually learn from him, which is good. Let me show you what Ryder's been up to. What's the best video to show you guys? Let me wait here. This intro would be good intro to show you. I don't have ad block anymore. Come on, hurry up.
Get
Hurry
Google
up.
Pixel 8 Pro free with eligible trade-in at AT&T.
You don't care.
Next Go Wins is the triumphant
It will for sure.
need right now.
Unskippable ads. Hey, I'm making money on my YouTube channel for myself watching.
You cheer. Next Go Win.
Come on, hurry up.
Hard thing about running a gang,
I edited this one.
getting the right goddamn peckerheads together. 'Cause I'll tell you, sometimes you think you know a fella, you think they're gonna ride with you well. Next thing you know, they fucking your jobs over. They costing you good money. What the hell do you do for fucking bum leg? You chop it off, right? If they're a sick animal, you gotta put them down. That's what you gotta do.
Did his previously thing too as well. I've been monetized for a while.
We're gonna have a big day,
I've been monetized for a couple of years.
Ready to make some money, crooks?
Yes, I am.
This next robbery, I want Wendy Wells to lead it. She does all the talking. I want to give you a ride, Bentley. I'm tired of doing all the talking lately. I think it's time for me to enjoy and sit back and see what things you says to folks. Stay right there. Oh, Cassie, I have an idea. Considering I wouldn't mind us having some extra numbers if the feathers like-minded.
I can be like-minded.
Considering he just got off the train yesterday, he'd probably get disappointed what's in his pockets, don't you think, folks? Let's see if the road favors you, Red. Let's see what you can do when we find the next sumbitch out here in the heartlands. Let's see if this peckerhead can prove himself.
I got one. Let me just. Can I move over here?
Make sure you have better control of your horse next time. We need these guys alive. A dead man ain't gonna ride these roads again.
I have, man. It's been good.
That's a nice rifle on your back. What kind of rifle is that?
That's an Lancaster. It has my name on it.
That's more son.
Wait, it has
I
your
mean,
name
it's
on it. We
really-
can't take it.
That's right. It's Kurt's got her name on it. If we take that gun, I'm sure the devil will get us.
Probably.
Man, we just need a little bit of fun. You know, we're hungry, starving artists, and all that.
Okay, shut up already.
Shut the
Take my
up.
camera. Yeah, take my money.
Shut the fuck up,
Take
bitch.
my
Don't
money.
fucking back
Just
talk me
take
like that.
Let's take my Lancaster.
Say sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Sorry for saying shut up.
Right. Now you're gonna be good and do what I fucking tell you to do?
Give you my Lancaster.
I want you to turn around and put your fucking hands up. You hear me?
Okay. No, I can't write Isaac about
Isaac. You're
Isaac Will. So that's what Zip Will and stuff.
Hey.
let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're out here by yourself with 4 strangers.
Okay.
I was thinking, you got your friend Isaac Will, you probably know his telegram.
Oh, he's in Sissika right now.
He's in Cisco right now. He's got friends, don't he?
I guess so, but I'm not gonna.
Cassidy, remember who my friends are out there that I got a job with.
Sure.
I'll let you take your reins on this, but you know the consequences. I'll let you do what you want. I ain't your daddy.
Listen.
You look at this one. Catch you later, man. Thanks for coming to watch for a bit. But yeah, that was the intro to that series right there. I am happy as can be. Present day. Got over 1 million views on my channel. Like, it's still like not real. It hasn't like sunk in to my head yet that I have that many views on YouTube. Oh, right, Way of the Road got some more views. What? It was like 110 yesterday. Yeah, it popped. It's growing now. Click-through rate's gone up on it too. Fuck. Damn. That's getting a lot of views. Refresh the page. I'm happy with that. I think next video with my editor, I think we'll see a big improvement on my YouTube channel of that quality of editing. Take care, man. Pay the price. Only do Daisy RP. I have no idea, man. There's some servers I've applied to or looking into getting into, but I don't have any plans at the moment for some Daisy. Pay the price. How are you doing, though? Welcome in. I need to buy a newspaper for my character. I gotta go to the bank. I'm carrying way too much money on me. I just realized. Howdy. You folks want to see the moving picture today?
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Frank, I would love to, and I'm very excited to. We just had an incident at the ranch. I know Peter Rockwell is coming, but we did just see a man get blown in half by nitroglycerin.
Oh Lord, what kind of ne'er-do-wells did this time?
Gang. They came there to threaten the ranch and try to take somebody, and they took his friend hostage, filled him, stuffed his pockets with bottles of nitroglycerin, and the law showed up. And then they had to retreat, and they just blew up the nitroglycerin. He was in pieces all over the plains.
What a grim, horrible, chaotic thing to do. I hope the law gets him right away, fast.
Well, they got away very easily in the moment, but I'm sure they'll go after him soon, I suppose. So I know Peter is coming. They're over at the medical center right now with his dead friend. There are a lot of people. Maybe they need to take their minds off it. It's in about 5-10 minutes, right?
It is, and
I'll suggest it lightly again but there may be plans for revenge. I'm not sure.
Either way, give them my deepest condolences, Mr. Oglethorpe.
You haven't heard from that other guy that was, tried to rob you, that gave you a good fright the other day?
I haven't. I have not seen him around since.
Good. Look how you dress. This is a hell of an outfit.
Oh, yes, this is my finest dress right here. I bought this one, when I made my wealth. I figured I must dress the part if I've made the part, right?
I think so. I'm about to, I've been wearing these tattered rags for some time as a form of social camouflage. But there's no more point in that anymore now that they've done this. They've basically declared war on the ranch.
Ne'er-do-wells declaring war on good, hard-working people? What for?
Strange. Maybe one day you could make a little film about it.
Maybe. I always look for inspiration everywhere I can. But, as long as those who've lost their lives and their friends and family are okay with it, I don't want to make a film that doesn't put folks in the good light.
Hopefully there's a happy ending, but at least if there isn't one in real life, you could change it, right?
Well, it's hard to have a happy ending when there's already life that has been lost.
Oh, yeah, a guy did get blown in half. That's a fair point.
But there can be a good ending where vengeance is taken upon those ne'er-do-wells who so cruelly took the life of your friend.
Yep. See, I will go see every one of your moving pictures with that kind of storytelling.
Well, tonight we do have a good one. We'll be playing films for the next few hours today. It's one of my events. And
spread the word. If I'm not bound to ride out in vengeance, I will certainly be there.
Well, I appreciate it. And if you do,
right?
$20, and we have concession stand as well. But if you do end up out there, please be careful. You've been good to me, and you and your friends in the ranch have been good to me over here at the theater. And I would hate to see any of you else lose your lives.
That actually, tell you, you may not believe it, but it means a lot. And it was one of the more lovely nights I've had in a long time at the theater last week. So hopefully there's more to come.
Well, I'm glad I could have done that for you folks, because the world needs a bright light to inspire those to find enjoyment in other ways besides chaos.
I've been thinking about that nightmare one for a long time. Every day I think about how strange that was and how they did that to change things just like a dream.
The next film is a 15-minute film about going to the moon. It is quite unique. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, okay. I got it. I might try to convince people to come by.
All right. And no hard feelings if you don't. I understand when one loses loved ones, it's sometimes not the best time to go and enjoy a film.
I'm going to get myself cleaned up for the first time in a long time.
All right. Take care, Mr. Oglethorpe. See you around. Tetsu, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Much appreciated. Our 10-ton gang blew up somebody. Dear Lord. Like it just like, how cruel. She's going to the barber shop. The future of entertainment has returned to the Imperial Theater of Blackwater, hosted by Frank Brown, director of the famed film Moving Pictures Danny Boy, A Love Story. Catch new productions by Brower, George Mealy's, and Etienne Jules Mary, showing beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern on every Friday and run until 6 p.m. Well, actually, a little early. No, I'm exactly on time. So we got to go for another 2 hours. It's a deal. $20 a ticket for a chance to see wonders of the medium. Concessions of candy and snacks available inside. Yes, sir. Mr. Blackwell?
Rockwell.
Rockwell. Sorry. My bad. Mr. Rockwell.
You're right. It's a common half name, or a lot of like 3 different types of it seen out there.
I wonder how often I've mistaken your last name. It's probably been a few times I've gone to your ranch and I've said, "Have you seen Blackwell around?" And everyone's kind of like, "Who's Blackwell?"
First time I heard you say it.
Well, if you don't mind waiting right here for a bit, we'll get a line going.
Yeah, I'll be hanging around. There's about 20 odd people on the other side of town.
I heard there was a incident with ne'er-do-wells. My condolences to those folks who lost their friends such a grisly way. No man should be pocket stuffed full of nitroglycerin and exploded upon. No charade. Just ain't right.
Well, the worst part is, much like with any criminal group out there, once somebody does something in their eyes is effective, they're going to start doing it for every hostage situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts fear in my heart for sure. I've been taken hostage a few times here in town, just during my films even. Imagine if they put nitroglycerin in my pockets and blew me to the sky high.
Mm-hmm. Well, now the deputies there to combat that.
I'd probably imagine stricter, harder punishments. I imagine folks might begin to chair a little easier of such a savage display of chaos. The only way you can combat things like that, as I understand it, is with harsher reactions, harsher punishments.
Well, the problem is, Frank, it's similar to this situation. The criminals that enacted it, crimes that are being made in such severity, be it deaths, murders, or torture, even. I mean, this one is just, again, barbaricism, brutality. How much can you get away with without any consequences or repercussions?
Well, as I see it, they probably.
Is just a slap on the knee for some fellas.
Well, I imagine these folks will be made example of. It's the only thing they could do, really.
I don't know if there's still one murder away from another man that still walks. He probably has about 4 kills under his belt.
These 10-ton gang, they sounded like more than just outlaws. They are literally murderers, fiends, and psychopaths. Probably they enjoy the chaos and the murder, I bet. Probably get visions of devils in their minds in their sleep. I imagine.
I doubt they do. They probably think they are the devils. For them, it's normal. For them, it's commonplace.
I always try to imagine, as somebody who makes films and makes fictional characters, the kind of mindset you have to be in to turn into something like that from childhood. Is
How many deaths does it take for you to feel numb?
wow, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even understand. I can't comprehend that myself.
There's probably no difference between the fish they hunt, the coyotes they killed, and the other common man. just another way to a means.
Another reason why I ought to make these films about heroes, so that folks can look up to being something like that instead of seeing this 10-ton gang and potentially idolizing their brutality. Most right folks would be disgusted by it. I'd imagine so, but you never know what impressionable mind.
Make a just like a little 2-minute short one about just people mishandling dynamite and looking dumb for it and killing themselves.
That's a good idea. It could be even a slapstick comedy at the same time.
Yeah, just you know, a couple of seconds of just robbers, you know, dropping a dynamite, blowing their toes off.
The film would start off with saying,
like a flatfoot nickname.
you would see, you believe reality that outlaws who use dynamite are quite successful all the time. And in actual reality, it is quite a slim success. In most cases, the ne'er-do-well, inexperienced with such tools, will find themselves on the blasting end of the explosive. In scene 1, as you can see, and go on from there and show a scene of a man exploding in dust, but not really exploding, but, you know, movie magic, and all that.
Yeah, I think you got yourself a little seat one more in that one.
Mm-hmm. And show, you know, them transporting it wrong and all that. Accidentally drinking nitroglycerin instead of the whiskey. They kept in the same looking bottle. I have to get my hands on some dynamite and a professional so I can make these scenes look realistic. What if that's the film that never comes out because I blow myself up, Mr. Rockwell? I'd be quite foolish. The legendary Frank Brower set out to make a film about the dangers of dynamite and nitroglycerin. In the process of making this film, blew himself sky high. During his funeral, words were spoken about.
That would be the strongest message that you could put.
I'll be a martyr of my own making right there. Unintentionally blowing myself up to make a point. Oh, that is morbid, Mr. Rockwell. Town's busy, but unfortunately, folks are heavy with sadness in their hearts today. Unfortunately.
I think they need a good distraction right now.
My film would be a good distraction. I've got a long film today, longer than most. It's by George Miller. It's about traveling to the moon and exploring up there.
Do they use a cannon?
They use a cannon. And it was directed this year, believe it or not. It's a new film.
I'm overly excited to watch this thing.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll be playing some films from The Crossing, and of course some of my own. I think I'll stick to slapstick comedies and Danny Boy love story today for, well, keep away from violence as much as I can, since so much violence has happened today. Let's sit underneath the cover here, getting soaked. Well, before this unfortunate scenario here, actually, I have a question, Mr. Rockwell. How did the 10-ton gang become so obsessed with civilians, everyday, good-doing, hard-working folks who work on a ranch?
You specifically asking how they had interested in Bergen's ranch?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, that's even a question for myself. As far as I understand, it's started with this Teddy fella, Teddy McFarlane, and Boyd Kerrigan. Boyd Kerrigan was a deputy, being killed by 10-ton. Teddy McFarlane had been chased down for months and years. Was in the Guam for hiding for a long time. Finally came back. Benton didn't forget. They wanted to go after Teddy. Teddy sought shelter at Ergen's. Now we're being dragged into it.
Now, I see. So, vicious murderers who have a vendetta, extending that vendetta to other folks who wish to help a good man. Well, Oglethorpe told me at this point I wouldn't be surprised if the deputies called in the marshal or something of this sort. These folks are so dangerous and murdered so many people already. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up. It's just, I'm surprised it happened in the backyard where I live right now.
I just don't like the implication of what it brings. I don't want people to start using this as some kind of rallying point to go up against arms against, the criminals. It's disappointing what I hear about the deputies, and then apparently they quite literally watched a man explode in front of them and did nothing to retaliate.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. That's when you have militias forming. When the law ain't able to do their duty, militias form. I've heard stories of it in other countries to the point where it's so bad that the local militia takes over the local law office and replaces them completely. Well, these dark times will pass. Shouldn't dwell on it too long, but it's important to be worried as well.
You can always do a last minute walk around town.
Yeah,
That still linger.
I might as well. Let folks know. And in the paper, they'll say it'll be going for another 2 hours, just in case folks are late. Howdy, ma'am. May I have a moment of your time?
Nice to meet you.
My name's Frank Brower. I run the Imperial Theater here in Blackwater. We have a film starting here shortly if you're interested. If you have any friends or family who want to see a moving picture for the first time, you ought to take them out.
Possibly. I mean, I don't have much money on me, so I don't know how much use that would be of you, but depends how much it is, I guess.
It's just $20 per person over at the Imperial Theater. It is a bit...
I don't have any money on me, I'm afraid. I mean, if I did have money, if I was a money kind of girl, I could be obliged, but I'm afraid not, unfortunately. But it sounds good though.
I could offer you a big discount or give it a ticket to you for free if you were to help me advertise here through town. It's already in the paper, but sometimes folks forget.
How much work is that exactly? How much would you want me to do?
Just run around to the popular points of town here in Blackwater. Let folks know moving pictures starting in the next few minutes over at the Blackwater Imperial Theater.
Okay. Do you have the pieces already written up at all?
It's I got a. I'll give you a newspaper right here. I have in my pocket.
Okay. I can certainly help out. That'll be interesting. Thank you.
It's in the paper there. And then if you bring in at least one person, one is all, and you'll get a free ticket. More the better, though.
What type of movie is it? Can I ask what?
It's directed by. I have a film directed by myself. I'll be showing Danny Boyle Love Story, a slapstick comedy called Ricky's Bad Luck Day. A film directed by George Mealy's. It's about going to the moon, and then I have a few films by a Mr. Jules. They're short films about the creativity behind the filmmaking process of movement and all those other kind of things as well.
Interesting. Okay, dokie. I'll see what I can do, and I'll get back to you hopefully with someone else to accompany me.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. And your name?
My name's Marla.
Marla, thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it. I hope to see you back shortly. And the Imperial Theater is just right there, by the way.
Perfect. Okay. I'll see you there soon, hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I got some good news. Miss Marley back there didn't have money for the moving picture, so I offered her a deal. If she brings at least one person to the theater today and advertises around town for me, she'll get a free movie ticket. So makes my job a little easier. That's why I need to hire some staff to help me out the theater, at least one or two people. And, you gotta speak up, Mr. Rockwell. I can hardly hear you.
Whatever we can do to spread the money around.
Exactly. I'll be updating the paper soon. I sent a telegram to the paper office and saying I would like to also put in on my ad saying that Blackwater Theater is hiring for full-time positions. And I think that would be a nice job for someone in the crossing who has plenty of time and enjoys moving pictures as well and looks forward to making easy money on a regular basis. And it's a unique job as well. It's not the same humdrum of chopping down trees, mining rocks, or getting saddle rash.
If it's something you haven't tried before, you can even. I don't mind doing it sometimes, especially for even the barbecue. I'll send a telegram to the law and rangers and medics. Some that may be off duty or on duty, or just got a bit of free time. They might swing by through.
That's a good idea. Didn't think about doing that.
Also, it's kind of help sending something to law to be like, hey, I'm here doing something. So if you want to just check in, make sure everything's still okay.
That'd be good. The presence of law might dissuade some ne'er-do-wells from trying something, but at the same time, it might persuade some to do something. I know Mr. Oglethorpe shared the same sentiment of coming to the film to think about something else if he's not bound to ride out with his friends and brethren.
Out of people I told, he seemed the most interested.
Last time he said he seen the film, he had to change his perspective on things, and he can't stop thinking about it now. Which I think is quite lovely.
He even brought that up in the same conversation about inviting him here.
Well, I'm glad that this is a strong thing on his mind. Certainly wonderful. I wonder when they're ever going to finish that government building down the road there.
I mean, haven't they finished that one in the fucking bank there? They need the other facilities or the garden, whatever they're gonna erect.
The guys,
maybe they'll fill into some kind of hall of justice.
I thought that's what it was going to be. I thought it was a courthouse of some sort.
I'll be honest, between me and you, yeah, sure, the law either a hit or miss nowadays, but I could just imagine how worse it would be if we did have law and order.
Why do you think it'd be worse?
The criminals won't stop. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. If anything, they'll be using the written law against the law themselves. Say that they don't have enough evidence. Make a case to help them. If it's still the jurisdiction of law, they should be able to handle the situation.
I think law and order would be fine, but the law and order both need to be in tip-top condition in order for the balancing act to work properly. So if the law aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing out there, then the law and order part would be a joke. And I can imagine if it's a joke, outlaws probably won't even arrive to a court date unless in irons.
There's nothing that potential, law and order establishment down the end of the road couldn't get done by just some honest, true working detectives.
What about this? If the public is able to listen in on these cases, public opinion could be swayed as well, maybe, Mr. Rockwell. Seeing these people, these animals, what they are up close, if they are trying to swindle the law and so on.
Well, unfortunately, Laura, like Sisyphus, pushing the boulder, these citizens that will make or report crimes against these criminals, if they aren't told specifically that, hey, thank you for giving me that tip that actually we arrested somebody because of it, they will try once and feel like their weight or their efforts were in vain and won't bother again.
No matter what.
Still try to push against that system. Today, for example, you have law literally watching it, almost eating the corn in their saddles, watching the events, prescribe in front of them.
It's unfortunate, but myself, I'm somebody who has belief in the system in some way or matter. I always report crimes when I see them, every time. Sometimes I've seen success from them, right in front of my face. But not everyone is so lucky as me, and I understand that.
Yeah, it's I don't want to call it a thankless job, but people like yourself, I would even argue myself as well, that you still, regardless of your values or what opinions you have against law, you still need to do your duty. The law needs as much help as they can get, because if we ain't hanging out the noose like few bullets, we're not going to get much of anywhere.
I can't in good faith ever believe that, all law is useless. There's some folks out there, I'll bet, who are trying their damn hardest in a system that's not perfect as often as they can. And there's probably others out there, who see it as an easy wage, and if they ain't got to do much but raise a gun, if not at all, They're probably just happy watching events unfold and collect their paycheck and go back to their damn office. There's good and bad women and men amongst everyone. And that's just the way of society right there. And it's I was like slow progress in making it work right. And I'm sure this city right here, this town, and St. Denis, these bigger towns, is a testament to folks trying. If you think about it, Mr. Rockwell, if we were in absolute chaos, these buildings would all be in rubble. And there would be no honest men around whatsoever.
Every window will remain broken.
Exactly. The world's a changing place. If you ever leave the cross into some of the bigger cities out there, the parts of the world that are civilized now, that's the future right there. I believe that. And these ne'er-do-wells out west and the boondocks, well, they're the past. And their time in the shining light is, well, dimming away, I'd say. Lord Christ, you hear that? Sounds like ne'er-do-well shooting by the water. Oh, on the hill maybe. Lord. I hear a bunch of shooting up there on the hill. I'm gonna let the law know just in case it's a 10-ton gang.
Could be the hunter.
That was a lot of gunfire for a hunter. I need a lawman home. I'm hearing quite a bit of shooting up on the hill, down the road. I'm worried that maybe there's a fight going up there, some gang activity.
Which way, sir?
Right down that way, up the hill, down the road. A lot of gunfire. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. The law's going to take it out, I think.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped shooting. I believe you're right, given how many shots there were.
There's a guy running across up there, that way.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's a 10-ton gang. There's more, folks. Yeah, I've been hunting before.
Okay.
I've actually
There's just about
coming to
40
check on
shots
you.
just on the south side here.
Yeah, the law was getting in a shootout at Thieves Landing with 10-ton.
Well, sounds like it just came up here.
What I was coming to check on you for is Duncan Murphy actually said your name. Saying something
Who's
about
Duncan Murphy?
the leader of the 10-ton.
What about him?
Well, he said he was talking about he didn't want to hurt nobody or kill nobody, not even Peter Rockwell, nobody from the Kerrigans and such and such. So he knows who you is.
These criminals play a simple game, simple rules. As far as you may think they aren't. Most criminals don't do things without a proper reason.
It sounds like they're always trying to lower someone's guard by saying kind words. Are you alright, sir?
I'm alright. Listen up, y'all. If anything comes closer to town, I'm gonna have to ask you get inside the theater, get inside the bar, or somewhere safe. Don't peek your head out, whatnot. There's some dangerous folks out there, and there's currently a battle going on. All right?
We might as well go inside then, gentlemen.
Everybody was about to head back to the ranch just in case things went south here anyway.
Yeah. I think that might be best to head to the ranch. Frank, I'll be heading to the ranch in the current situation. Please into town, it'd be quite a poor performance.
Well, you folks be very careful, all right? I know it started at the ranch, and it might go back there. So, keep your heads on your shoulders now. I'm gonna be hiding inside the theater here, and I hope they don't come inside.
I'll come check in town if you're still around. But definitely would love to catch that film.
I'll be around for a while. I hope this violence dies down real soon. There's a gunfight going on outside. Goddamn ne'er-do-wells. But I got my theater. Such awful timing. The theater's in danger. Should get rid of this little thing right here. Oy, oy, oy. That was cool though. South side of town. Big things are happening today.
Hola, senor. Are you okay?
I'm doing just fine. I've heard a bunch of gunshots out that way.
We're reporting it. See, we got Oh, Jake.
Oh, I'm gonna get inside. I'm gonna get inside. I'm safe inside. I guess I'll remain inside.
No, you're okay. It's okay. There's nothing spilling out into the town.
Well, I'm a little worried for my customers. I had an event planned today, showing moving pictures.
Is that we have apprehended some people? I would say it might be a good time to get some telegrams out to people on your guest list, just to let them know to hang on for a little bit.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you folks were so swift in your actions today. Thank you.
See, no, there's no problem. You need to make sure you're safe. I will say, if you're telegramming people, just be very careful and stay inside if you can for now, because with the people we have, we don't know if they're going to like attempt something silly or something, okay?
I'll keep my wits about myself, and I'll wait a little bit longer before I send any telegrams. I'm going to head over to the station and lay my head inside there for a bit. But I hope things calm down real soon.
Okay, senor. Thank you for letting us know, and you stay safe, okay?
You're welcome. You have a lovely rest of the evening, and don't get shot.
No, I won't. Good luck at your event.
Thank you. This is great. Frank Brower being an upstanding citizen of Saint Denis, or of Blackwater. Making sure those ne'er-do-wells get caught by the law. In fact, I kind of feel like a hero now. Now that I think about it. The reason those ne'er-do-wells were captured is because of me, Frank Brower. Hydrate. I do need to hydrate. Juice Lido 151. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Let me text somebody to give me some water. All right, cool. Turn off the heater for a bit. Jeez, it's getting hot in here. Oi. The Imperial Theater lights up so nicely. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Adjusting my seat to be a little more comfy. Yes, sirree. How you guys doing in chat, by the way? Who's all watching right now? Who's enjoying the stream? A lot of things happen. Give the civilian perspective. I got a nice place. Good evening. Good evening, folks. Good evening. Alright, we're still waiting for our event to start, technically. But you never know who might arrive during these hard times. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you doing? Tell me what the hell's going on? How you all doing? Y'all best be doing good. Good afternoon. Oh, pardon me.
So sorry, so sorry.
Pardon me. Town's starting to get busy again. Not sure if the event's going to happen because of all the ne'er-do-well activities. But we'll see. We'll see.
Plenty of standing to do wherever you go.
I wish I could hold my pocket watch. And walk at the same time. What's going on over here?
Well, it got annoyed at me because
They're in a hurry. Listen, guys. Be right back. I need to check on something. I'm gonna end my stream for a bit, guys. I'll be back.